Very quickly, for those that carry this in English, I will briefly explain what we have planned. For the first time, it's a unique dialogue and discussion. We planned and proposed with the Bar Association of Sri Lanka to the Overseas Relations Committee and the Bar Council of England and Wales to hold a joint legal symposium from the 7th to the 9th of August. 7th to 9th of August. We start the opening ceremony at the Marriott in the morning of the 7th, and then we kick off straight away to the first session. We will be joined by Kirsty Brimlow, King's Counsel, and a delegation from the Bar of England and Wales, and they will join their counterparts in this country, experts in the various fields, our appellate judges, their lordships of the judges, and senior practitioners of the Sri Lankan Bar and judiciary to engage in this unique dialogue. And we invite not just law students but practitioners to come and join with us. And for the Friday, attracting FDIs, foreign direct investment, and the role of commercial arbitration. We all know how important this is, particularly when we discuss with some clients who wish to invest in Sri Lanka and who want to come into the country. Some reluctance or hesitance that have been displayed over the years is that they find red tape or a lot of delaying with regard to the resolution of disputes. Now this we plan to discuss as to how ADR or alternate dispute resolution, particularly arbitration, can be used to encourage FDI to come to Sri Lanka. In the afternoon, we also seek to discuss mediation and the increasing importance of ADR and mediation in commercial disputes. Again, constant debate on those delays. We need to discuss this. We also want to discuss that afternoon. It is planned to discuss professional ethics, transparency, and advertising for the bar. Now, as you may or may not know, including the Bar of England and Wales, there are certain regulations put by the bar itself, not by an outsider, not by a government, but by the bar itself on self-regulation on how to inform the client before they come to your chamber, including advertising on their website as to what their contract terms are, on what terms they will engage with the client. And this transparency, I think, will encourage even Sri Lankan litigant, some who may be cautious or who may be reluctant to come to a lawyer thinking that we don't know how much it's going to cost us. Now this sort of dialogue we think is important on how to discuss self-regulation of the bar within ourselves as to how to make justice more accessible to the public. So this is also a topic that we will be discussing. Then on the Saturday we will discuss another important subject in today's day and age, artificial intelligence, AI, and how that cuts across data protection regime and client confidentiality, which is once again an ethical boundary that lawyers cannot cross. So how to maintain client confidentiality in today's day and age of AI and data protection laws, which we think is important. We will also be discussing on the Saturday morning environmental justice and corporate responsibility. All of you are aware of the recent Supreme Court judgment, particularly on the Express Pearl incident and the Express Pearl disaster. After lunch on Saturday, we will also discuss another important topic, I think, for Sri Lanka today: deferred prosecution arrangements and modern concepts on deterrent and imprisonment. We all know that there have been a recent discussion on overcrowded prisons and how our concepts of imprisonment may need to relook at itself. So we intend to discuss both aspects, not just imprisonment, but as to how from the prosecutorial stage, deferred prosecution and our concepts of imprisonment, are the alternatives to imprisonment that we can use in our criminal justice system. This will also be discussed. And finally, on the Saturday afternoon or evening, we will be discussing vulnerable witnesses, child abuse, and witness protection. Once again, something that has been in discussion in society recently, particularly of child abuse. So I invite all of you, all your stations, to please carry this message across to the length and breadth of Sri Lanka, and I hope that not just law students and those in universities studying the law, but even practitioners will come and join us, as the Bar Association is hosting this for the first time. It's a unique opportunity to come and engage in this dialogue. Thank you. I will